What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about why I believe that every man should have a side hustle. Now, the thing is, this is coming from a CEO. This is also coming from a day trader full-time. But there was days when I was working a job and I had to understand that I need to be able to have something on the side so I can be able to make an extra $500 or be able to make my rent money. Or if I don't want to work this job, what else can I do so I can learn the skills to be able to take me away from my job? In this video, we're going to be talking about why that's important. Now, before we get into all the details, think about what you're doing right now. Do you see yourself doing this forever? Because if you don't see yourself doing this forever, then why are we not working on something else outside of this? Why are we not working on a certain skill that can get you and grant you money down the road? Why are we not putting ourselves in a different position? That way we're not going to be stuck here forever, right? If you're working at a retail store, you're not going to be working at that retail store forever, unless you want to be the manager of it, unless you want to be the person, I forget the position of it, but you're going from store to store to store, right? The area manager, the regional manager. Unless you don't want to be that person, you need to be finding something else that you want to do. If you're working at a fast food restaurant, do you see yourself just wanting to be the manager or being the regional manager there? If you're working at a corporate office, do you see yourself just trying to level up? That way you can be able to be the top ranking dog in the company. Like, what you have to think about is that there's always someone higher than you in anything that you do, unless you're your own boss, unless you have your own things going on. Because in the job that you have right now, no matter what it is, there's someone that's over you. If you're the normal employee, there's a manager. If you're the manager, there's someone that's still directing you, because there's still levels to it. Unless you're the CEO, then you're not the person that can just give orders. And the thing is, especially in a world where you're trying to figure out what you want to do, becoming a CEO is probably one of the best things that you can do for yourself, because you're in control. You're the person that's creating hours for yourself, but you're also creating hours for the things around you. You're able to have the time back to do what you want to do. Because you're a CEO, you're still able to make money and be able to live life wherever you do. The world becomes your office. You know what I'm saying? The world becomes, I could work in Dubai if I want to. I could work in a library if I want to. I can travel to LA and be able to make money here on the beach. I can be able to do whatever I want to, even if I'm in the middle of the ocean, as long as I'm having a Wi-Fi connection and I can be able to do what I need to. If you're on a cruise or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, becoming a CEO eliminates all the other factors. Now you don't have to ask a manager, hey, can I be able to take the PTO? Hey, I need to take a business trip. Hey, I got a graduation coming up. Can I take the time off? You're able to make those decisions on your own. And because I'm in the CEO and day trading position, I know what it's like having the business side, but also the day trading side allows me to do the same thing. Now I'm able to make money anywhere I'm at in the world, but it's just based on the power of a Wi-Fi connection in my phone. The same thing that you have. But you're like, oh, I'm at home, I'm just gonna play the game, I'm just gonna stream these movies and TV shows. I'm not gonna really apply myself like I want to, because I'm just okay with my main source of income, which is working at my job. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the season right now, I know a couple people are in the season. If you're in the season right now where you don't wanna work this job, going to this job is a dread at this point. You know you want to do more and you want to do better. We need to be talking, because day trading is literally the way that you can be able to escape your 9-to-5. I've literally helped people all around the world be able to take what they're already doing and be able to maximize on it in the Forex market. Being able to learn exactly what they need to learn and being able to scale themselves to not even have to work at a 9-to-5, but still make rather more than their 9-to-5 or make someone else's salary, either in a week, in a month, in a day, whatever that looks like. You know what I'm saying? And if you're into that, if you're into wanting to get into that day trading space, we definitely need to be talking. You can rather check out my Instagram, which is King Malone, or you can better check out my website, which is Alpha FRX. But side hustles are so important because, like I said in the beginning, think about where you want to be at. Think about what you're comfortable with. Do you want to stay under somebody, or do you want to become your own? And ownership over anything is a lot better than just renting out. Right now, you're renting out your space at your job, because as soon as you leave, someone else is going to fill it. But if you own the job, no one can replace you. You're putting yourself in a position where other people are going to, like, you just become a number. But in the other world of ownership, you create anything you want to. And the thing that most people don't talk about is the process. People are so infatuated with the idea of success and selling out something or creating something that when now you have to do the marketing behind it. Now you have to you have to run some ads, or now you have to create a website, or now you have to network with people and connect with people. You don't like the process of it. You're okay with the infatuation of the success side of it, but you forget the process. And now when you're in the process, you're like, I don't know if I really want to do this. I thought this was going to be a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. And now you're in it and you're like, well, do I push through it or do I just give up? And most people give up, but that's not you. You're the person that's going to move forward. You're the person that's going to continually grind and continually move forward in the process because you understand the end goal. The end goal is freedom of time, freedom of finances, being able to make as much as you want to wherever you are, and putting yourself in a position to win. Many people, they want that, but they don't want the process. You know what I'm saying? Where do you find yourself at the end of the day? Do you find yourself being like the other mediocre people, being okay with being employed and doing things that they don't love to do? Or do you want to put yourself in a position where you're going to be a full-time CEO or a full-time entrepreneur doing what you do and doing what you're passionate about the most? Because the world teaches you how to become employees. They tell you go to school, get your education. They tell you do all these things so that they can put you in a position where you're just like everyone else. You're blending in with society. You get up, you go to work, you come home, you cook dinner, you go to sleep. You wake up, you do it all over again. Then the weekend hits, you go out, you drink, you party, and you're just like, oh, Sunday, I dread, because now after work tomorrow, you get up, you go to work, you come home, you eat, you shower, you go to sleep. You're doing that every single day, all week. And now you don't have the energy to put into entrepreneurship. Now you don't have the energy to put into the side hustle. Now you don't have the energy to give into your family or your relationship because you're giving all your energy into your job. So now when you want to level up, when you want to do more, you don't have the energy for it. So that's what keeps people complacent. That's what keeps people the same. Now you're like, okay, I just need a brain break. So I need to watch this movie. I need to play this game. I need to go smoke a little bit. I need to go drink a little bit. I need to do something to ease the tension that's in my mind instead of you putting yourself in a winning position. And because that's the position that you're putting yourself in, you're allowing yourself to stay mediocre. Other people are there for the process. I already understand I'm gonna have to work an 8-hour shift, but when I get home, I'm working on my side hustle. I understand that even while I'm at my 8-hour shift, on my break, I'm working on my side hustle. You know what I'm saying? On my days off, I'm working on my side hustle. On my weekends, I'm putting time aside so I can work on my side hustle. I'm doing whatever it takes. People love the process because they see the end goal, because they see what they want to do, what they want to accomplish. You're stuck on, this is too hard, I'm too tired, I'm too lazy. It's too many steps. I don't want the process. I want the results. Question, where you are right now and where you want to be at in 5 years. I'm about to be 25. And I remember when I was 20, 21, I told myself, this is where I want to be at. I want to make this much money. I want to have this certain lifestyle. I want to have this certain fashion sense, this certain body type, do these certain things. And I want to accomplish them by the age of 25. In 5 years, where do I see myself? And some people, you ask someone, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself next year? And you don't even have that goal. You're not even thinking that far ahead. But when you hold yourself to those standards of, I told myself by this certain time frame, by this certain age that I'll be here, then you understand what you're working towards. You understand what certain body type you want to have. Okay, that means if I want to have this certain body type by 25, I need to be doing the process. If I want to make this certain money, then I need to be doing the process. If I want to make this have this certain family or this certain relationship, I need to be going through the process. If I want to have this certain car, or if I want to travel this much, I need to be doing the process. But people love that fantasy of the idea of success and what they want, but they don't want the process. So that being said though, y'all, I believe that every man, especially in 2026, should have a side hustle. Every person, really, not just a man, but every person should have a side hustle. And every person should be working towards something and being okay with the process. Because if you aren't, you're going to remain mediocre. And that's not who you want to be. So, appreciate y'all for watching this video. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Follow me on Instagram, it's King Malone. Like I said, if you guys are interested in day trading, getting that process started, check out my website, alphafrx.com. And hey, if you made it this far, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you guys think. If you guys are working on any side hustles, tell me what you guys are working on. I would love to hear it. That being said though, I'll catch you on the next video. I'm gone.